Ooh la la. All right, let's talk about love languages. I know people are big believers of this. I just had a client recently bring this up during his consultation about his love language and the type of people he likes to date for their love language. And I think this is fascinating because honestly, I read the list and I'm kind of everything. I don't know, maybe that's just me being extra loving, hungry and desirable for the little something extra. But I think we all are a certain degree. But I do know that like some people, they don't like physical affection. They're just kind of at certain times in certain places, yes. So I get that one because some people touch is a positive and a negative for them. Otherwise, quality time, if you're in a relationship, don't you kind of want quality time with your partner? But I know some people, they've kind of hit that place in their life where they want quality time, but in micro doses. They want small, they want a little bit, they want a little here and a little there, but not a whole lot. And so you really need to find a partner that is somebody who just wants to get together on the weekend, somebody who's maybe long distance, somebody who has a very busy, full life. And that is awesome. But if you are somebody who loves having so much else going on, you're probably not going to be a match with somebody who doesn't really have a whole lot going on and is available on their calendar. Quality time is really part of why you're in a relationship, and so you'll define that in different ways. For some people, it's phone calls, sometimes it's physical intimacy, sometimes it's just hanging out together. Whatever it is, you need to figure out how that works for you. Now, words of affirmation, this is a big one because I spent a bunch of time with a wonderful person that was not a words of affirmation at all. And I didn't realize how much I starved for it. I was so hungry for a nugget of a compliment that it was insane. I didn't realize it because in my regular world, I'm surrounded by a ton of words of affirmation people. I have a very strong, positive environment, but yet this person was wonderful, kind, and sweet, and generous in all aspects, but did not know one iota of a compliment or an endearment phrase. And I really didn't do well without it. So I obviously need that, but I need it in all aspects of my life. So I don't just depend on a partner that does that. Now, for some people, though, like this person, he had been in relationships before where that was just never wanted. So therefore, it was something that not necessarily were they holding back from me. It was something they had been conditioned to not give. So that is something to keep really aware of. Now, when it comes to gifts, I know in the love language, that is something that I am the gift of time. I've raised my children the value of time together and building memories. And I'm not about a lot of personal possessions. I have a splash of things, but I live lightly because I don't want a ton of things to deal with, but I want a ton of memories to cherish. And I think it's interesting because I have some really, really, really great friends that are phenomenal when it comes to gifts. Like I suck at giving gifts. That is definitely something that I am so good at receiving gifts. So love language, yes, I will receive gifts, no problem. But I absolutely suck at giving gifts. I can't seem to ever know what's the right gift. I never really just do it because I don't know. I would much rather just spend time with somebody. So I'm more likely to make you cookies or buy you a glass of bubbles and spend some time with you than I am to actually give you a gift because I just can't. I'm not good. But my friends that are so good at it, they are awesome. Like they surprise me all the time with random gifts. They're usually some weird, funky thing, and I love it. They're creative, they're resourceful. They don't think about it, they just do it. And I think that's part of the ability to be somebody that gives gifts. Now, acts of service. This one is really important because it's different forms. For some people, it's actually being involved in a church community. Other people, it's helping somebody that is in a homeless or houseless community of their own. It's giving somebody on the side of the road that is, selling flowers, giving them some money for their flowers. Sometimes it's giving somebody an extra helping hand. It's somebody who likes to, literally give that shirt off their back. They want to help another person, somebody in need. They feel like they can make a difference. And that is something you can can do together. I know a lot of people that volunteer together. That is a super attractive way to build on a relationship rapport. So there's a variety of acts of service. Some people are very good at helping family members, helping their own, whether it's their children or their parents or at their school, whatever it is, there's just that little and then some that they want to do. So when it comes to the love languages, there's often kind of a thought that you are two primary ones. And I'm like good at receiving most of those. And as I say, like, I'm not good at doing gifts. I'm just not. And that's a reality, but I believe time is a good gift to give too. So I'm curious from you, what do you find to be your love language type of items? Are you somebody who really enjoys that physical touch and intimacy, closeness? I've been in relationships where there's no physical touch and it's weird. It's like, aren't we supposed to be holding hands? Aren't we supposed to be hugging goodbye? I think COVID got people wackadoodle on affection and connection. Like a nice pat hug is nice, but a real lean into it hug is so much better. It takes a few more seconds, but it will actually affect your whole entire body if you can just have a little more of a hug, a little more closeness. Are you somebody like when you're intimate, do you like to sleep close to each other? Do you like to sleep at other sides of the bed? Do you like to hold hands while you're sleeping or have your feet touching? There's different levels of physical touch. And so I'm very, very curious. What are your thoughts on love language? I don't know. It speaks to a lot of my clients. To me, I just think it's a smorgasbord of different things, but I get it. I understand that it's important to kind of understand what you need and also what your partner needs, because, you could be in a relationship where, like me, I suck at gifts, but if I was with somebody who really likes gifts, I'd have to work on it. I have to say, when I am dating, I'm pretty good at gifts. I do like that. But when it comes to friendships, I suck at gifts. So, it's a matter of where you're at in that dynamic. And also knowing that when somebody is treating you from their love language, they might be doing something for you that isn't necessarily your love language, but it's how they give. So, say it's somebody who, you know, quality time is their thing. They're going to want to spend more time with you, not because they're needy and they want to drain you dry. It's just because they enjoy the energy when they are around you and they feel good around you. And so if you're not somebody who's very good at making time for a new person, it might be something worth you shifting it up a little bit and just making a little more space for them, because it will reap rewards. Because if their love tank is being filled, they will have more ways to support your love language. So, it kind of is a rhythm you have to find when you are dating, when you are speaking up to what you're looking for. And so I'm curious, tell me, comment below, let me know, where are you at on this journey of yours? I want to know what you resonate with, what comes out. It fascinates me every time clients will bring this up in their consultation and how they are looking for that partner that fulfills those certain levels of their love language. So I'm Jacqueline. Comment, like, subscribe, do all the usual stuff. But most of all, just let me know, like, where are you? I would love to have all of you guys just comment which of the love languages you are, because it would be fun to see what the majority of our listeners are experiencing in love language world. All right, I'm looking forward to your feedback.